How's it going, guys? Welcome to VFG Movie Reviews, and this is my top 10 best movies of 2025 so far. Guys, if you could, give us a like, give us a subscribe, help us grow. We're on our march to 2,000 subscribers. Thank you, everybody who has recently joined up to the channel, left all those comments, shared my videos. Thank you guys so very much. I appreciate that more than you'll ever know. And I know it sounds like some YouTuber bullshit, but it is true. I love doing this, and I love talking to you guys. So keep those comments coming. There is a criteria to this. This is only theatrical release movies. It is from January 1st to July 25th, right when Fantastic Four came out. That's the deadline. And then we'll do the second half and put together a top 20. So the current rankings doesn't always mean that's where these movies will rank when we do our full top 20. All right, let's get in this. At number 10, we have The Monkey. I gave it 4.125 stars. This was a cool horror flick. This was a remake of Stephen King's Monkey Shines, the book, and the original movie. I thought this movie was very fun, very cool. The kills were inventive. Imagine being in a world where just death is just a normal thing. And it's cool. And when the end happens at the end of when it gets to the end of the movie, and you see the death on his horse, like walking by, the dude just kind of like nods at him, and death nods at him. It's fucking so cool. It is so cool. And then the cheerleaders get all decapitated. That shit's badass. This movie was so goddamn fun. So goddamn fun. Up next, Better Man. And at number 9, I gave this movie 4.125 stars. I was highly impressed with the concept of this movie. They did something different with a biopic, making Robbie Williams a monkey in the movie, because that's kind of how he saw himself, as a beast, as just a monkey on a string, which I really dug that, which I really, really liked. It was something very different that we haven't seen out of a biopic before. And 2025 has literally been the year of biopics. There's been so many coming out. Jeremy Allen White, he's got his Bruce Springsteen biopic coming out. There's a biopic about the Beatles at the end of the year. Like, yeah, man, this is crazy good film. A lot of people were turned off about it because of the whole monkey aspect. They didn't really understand it. Why is he a monkey? Well, go watch the fucking movie and understand why he's a monkey. This is actually a really damn good fucking film. Up next, in at number 8, we have Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. I gave this movie 4.625 stars. Guys, this was the ultimate send-off. Did I feel that some of the scenes were just like, we're going to do this to get to this, to get to this, to get to this? Yes, 100%. But overall, I think this was a good send-off for Tom Cruise's character. We are done with Ethan Hunt. I am excited to see if they do reboot Mission Impossible down the road. Who will step into those shoes? There's a bunch of actors. Guys, if you want to see a video on me talking about who I think could step into the new roles for Mission Impossible, let me know down in the comments. I'll do a video on it and talk about it. Up next, number 7, we are in the Pooh-verse with Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmares. I gave this movie 4.25 stars. This was everything I wanted in a Peter Pan movie. There is definitely some calls to like It and shit like that, and I mean, it would like turn people off to that, but this was very cool. Like bringing the Peter Pan concept into a horror film is interesting enough as it is, but to what they did with these characters to make Peter pretty much a child murderer was fucking awesome. Tinkerbell was cool. We get Hook in this. Wendy, like all those characters we get in this, and I love it. I absolutely loved it. This was such a fun flick. I can't wait to see where the Poohverse goes. I'm excited for it. I hope they do a sequel to this movie because I could definitely be into that. Up next. In at number 6, we have Opus. I gave Opus 4 stars. This is out of A24. This is about a pop icon coming out of retirement for his new album. He brings all these people to his cult compound and basically murders all of them because they've all done something in their past to wrong him. And then it goes from there. I don't want to spoil anything from where it goes, but this is a crazy, crazy fucking flick. I dug the ending so very much. It actually blew me away. I was like, that's a cool way to do an ending to this film. John Malkovich is just so goddamn entertaining in this movie. A.D. Edinburgh, who is the main character in this, she's an absolute star in this movie. Absolute star in this movie. Like I said, I dug this movie very much. This was dope. Check it out if you have a chance. Up next. In at number 5, we have 28 Years Later, coming in at 4 stars. Before I saw this movie, like everybody was posting, oh, big monster dicks and Power Rangers and all that shit. And I'm like, what the fuck are you idiots talking about? And once I saw the movie, I'm like, man, if you're paying attention to the big monster dick, that's telling me a whole lot about you. And if you didn't get the last part of this movie, maybe you shouldn't be watching movies. And these were some people that do the same exact shit I do, and they still weren't grasping on. This movie was cool. I am super excited for Bone Temple. Can't wait to see what happens with this movie, what happens with the whole the new universe, the third movie. I'm super excited about it. I am super excited about it. Up next. In at number 4, we have The Last Showgirl. I gave this movie 4 stars. This has a very personal place in my heart because this is about Las Vegas showgirls and how they basically don't exist anymore. They're kind of making a comeback, but not as... And this was based off The Last Showgirl, which is a book. And it pretty much told the story of a fictional character, but it was based off a real character and her final bow as basically being the last showgirl in Vegas. This movie was very cool. Pamela Anderson killed it. Dave Bautista killed it. Everybody absolutely killed it. Knocked it out of the park. It was a fun movie. Very sad. Very telling for people that are in the Vegas industry. You see this a lot, and it's fun. This movie's great. You guys should go check it out. 100%. Up next. We have another A24 movie. This is coming in at number 3 at 5 stars. The Brutalist. This movie was beyond amazing. To tell the story of an immigrant who had to flee his country because of war and comes here and makes a life for himself, and how the rich just want to hold them down and control them and won't ever accept immigrants. It's a very telling movie, especially for the time of that we're in right now. When this video is shot, could have gotten a lot worse. It could have gotten a lot better from the time you're watching this. But Adrian Brody, this movie is just phenomenal. If you haven't seen this movie, go check it out. Definitely 100%. Up next, coming in at number 2, we have Sinners. I gave this movie 4.25 stars. This movie was just awesome. Brilliant. Ryan Coogler, I trust 100 fucking percent. I don't know where they're going to go with the sequels, and that Ryan Coogler is not going to be directing those. But he is going to be the executive producer on those, so they might be cool as long as they're following his guidance. I think it could be cool. But Michael B. Jordan just knocks it out of the park in this. The vampire, who's also the guy in 28 Years Later, he just fucking amazing. I think I listened to that Rocky Road to Dublin on the soundtrack at least 3 times a night. I fucking love that song. This movie is so fucking good, and it's such a breath of fresh air for the vampire genre. I definitely dug it. Definitely dug it. Up next, as we close this out, we are at number 1, and we have Warfare, another A24 movie. They really knocked it out of the park with their movies this year. Our star rating for that is 4.25. This movie was phenomenal. The movie is the same length as long as the battle was. It is crazy. This was dedicated to one of the soldiers. All the audio is the audio from the fight. So anytime you're hearing like the military talking to the ground soldier, that's the actual audio from their back and forth, which I think just ups this movie. The scenery, everything to this movie just knocked it out of the park. And I absolutely love this movie. I actually have the legit movie poster sent over there. I dug this movie. This was a great fucking movie. And this was definitely worthy of a number 1 spot. Guys, let me know what you thought about my list. Let me hear where your lists are at. I'd sure love to hear it, guys. If you could throw me a like, throw me a subscribe, throw me a share maybe. Get some of your buddies into this if they love movies and love fat guys talking about movies. I'd sure love to hear you guys. Thank you so very much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.